Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And we're still here with Flor de Caña and with Benny. And yeah, 5 more years.
Are you excited?
12 years of Flor de Caña. I have to admit, I'm a bit excited about how intense it will be, because the 7 years was very flavorsome with 5 years of tropical maturation, and now we have 12 years of tropical maturation.
Yeah, it's getting interesting. Mm-hmm. This is, I would say, one of the most famous rums out of the portfolio globally, because it's on all the markets. It's the one that made us famous the first, because the 7 is nice, the younger blends are nice as well, but the 12 is an idea of balance and character and taste and smell that everybody loves to consume. Yeah. It's not too harsh, it's not sweet. It's very intense from the aging process, but not in a too intense way. It's a very balanced, very nice one. Yeah. It makes you smile when you smell it, and makes you more smile when you drink it.
But what is baffling for me is usually you have distilleries with younger rums. 12 years and 18 years, there must be like a third left in the cask or something.
Absolutely.
That always makes me bleed my heart when you have like a 12-year-old rum with so much angel share.
Yeah, that's not very fortunate. But so in Nicaragua we have one speciality. I did visit a lot of distilleries in Scotland and Ireland, in the Caribbean, in Africa, and in South America. But we have a little, well, it's not a secret, but it's a well-known secret. So, and you can see that there's always this area here between the lid of the cask and the upper ring area, and we seal that area with dried plantain leaves to reduce the angel's share. Because we know already that there's 30 degrees in average in Nicaragua, and we know already that one of our most famous specialities is medium and long-aged rums, to produce medium and long-aged rums, and then angel share is indeed something not very pleasant. And with sealing, we seal the lid to reduce the angel share, yes, but we do that because we age our rums in the casks. They're not laying on the ground; they're standing. So the angel share, most of the angel share, like 98+%, goes into that direction, obviously. Yeah, and not to the left or to the right out of the cask. So when you seal that area, you can reduce the angel share by.
But you seal it with what was it? Plantation leaves?
No, dried plantain leaves. That is Kochbanane auf Deutsch.
That's banana leaf. Yeah, kind of banana.
Kind of banana. Yeah.
Like the cooking banana would be.
This leaf grows in Nicaragua literally everywhere.
Okay.
We dry it, we wet it, we dry it again, and then we use it to seal the lid of the cask.
Okay, so you need to send a few to Scotland.
No, this is very.
This will be the new export product of Nicaragua. Stuff that grows next to the road.
What are you talking about, angel share? We don't have that here.
Okay, so you have a special process to
very
angel share.
Something very special. I have not seen that before. Because of that, I'm saying that because it's very interesting, and I say that because I saw the process of sealing the lid of the cask.
But I know everybody does that with a very soft wood. I'm not quite sure what it is, birch or something else. Yeah. Very, very soft wood. When you have leaks, then you hammer the very soft wood in there.
So like a repair more or less, no?
That's a common practice, but sealing it with dried banana leaf, okay.
The plus of the dried plantain leaf is that it did not smell or did not taste like from or like anything. So it's not like, oh, there is a banana leaf, and because of that the 12 tastes like banana. It's not working like that. It's a plantain leaf, so it's not an exact banana. It's from the family, but it's not the same leaf. But this is one of the Nicaraguan secrets that we do for forever.
Okay.
We did not invent banana leaves or plantain leaves like last year or 10 years ago or something. We do it for decades already.
Oh, okay. And talking about decades, what kind of distillation equipment do you use? Is that like you have Spanish descent? There have been pot stills, column stills. So what do you use?
Super easy. In the old days, in the founding years, we used a pot still. That was the method that in that time more or less everybody used, because column stills did not exist. They were created a little later. And you always use pot stills when you produce a special amount of what you produce, whether it's a rum or a whiskey or something else. And to intensify the flavor, yes, but when you start producing more and more and more, the earlier or the later you will transfer to column stills, because it makes it fast and easy and very controllable.
Yeah. Okay.
And as a single estate rum, this is the exact thing that we would like to achieve, that we can control all the different parts of the production process, so that we know exactly what happens. You will find out in a bit, because I think we should maybe put a little rum in the glass.
Yeah. But there's another thing that I wanted to ask is you have your own estate and you have your own sugar.
Yes.
But you are not making whiskey from like sugar juice, but from molasses still. So do you also have a factory?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. So on a global scale, you would say that all the very serious rum producers are basically sugar producers with a little rum problem.
like the waste disposal plant.
While you produce the sugar, you have molasses as a byproduct.
Yeah.
And especially when you produce light blended rums, most of them are produced by or from molasses. This is like a very common process, but there's of course other companies from other countries that do that differently. They have to buy aguardiente or they have to buy molasses, or depends on the structure. But when it's your own sugarcane plants and your own fields, and you're doing the whole process on your own, and you can control and decide that process, then it's, I would say, 97 out of 100 times the case that this is a company that has their own plants, produces their own sugars, and then you have the different industrial channels, of course. Yeah. So because you sell the parts of the sugar, of course, into another part of the industry. Yeah. Sure thing. Yeah.
Okay, so cool. So you have like the whole production line.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, that is different. That is more chocolatey. But it's not the milk chocolate, and it's not the very bitter chocolate. It's not 70% or 34% chocolate. It's more of a like 52, 48, somewhere around there.
In the middle of proper chocolate, right?
Yeah, in the middle of proper chocolate, and it smells a little bit like when you have one of these expensive confectionery treats boxes, and you open it and you have it. And probably half of these confectionery treats are with rum. It'd have dried fruits, you have a lot of chocolate, a bit of a...
absolutely dried fruits, a little apricot tea, I would say, for my nose. But
as we said, it's ex-bourbon cask, because in a blind tasting I always said, good amount of Oloroso here.
It's very broad by the smell. And this is the fun facts that happen when you do not use any additional flavors or sugars or colorings or stuff like that, that you will create a very intense and super different flavor profile, super different to other companies on the market. And I think this is really beautiful. The 7 was super different that we had before, and now it gets super broad, super intense for me.
Yeah. I like it. Let's try it.
Cheers. Cheers.
It's hefty. 40% again.
Still 40. We're talking about 40.
Yeah.
40 ABV.
But it's much rounder, and yes, chocolate is going on, and oak is going on, but still a good amount of sweetness going on, but very, very dark, and dried fruits and stuff.
Would you classify it as an zero sugar rum? If you do not know, Not so easy, huh?
It's not easy. That's really not an easy task. And
because it will always remind you on something sweet.
Yeah.
Because it's made from molasses. It's made from sugar, of course. Yeah.
hard to tell, really.
And of course, it's dry on the tongue. Yeah, you have the alcohol, but in a very nice, in a very balanced way. Yeah?
I would probably think it's a 0-1 because if you're going for 12 years and you can feel the 12 years on your tongue.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can definitely feel that this is a very old rum, and 12 years is, I don't know what kind of percentage up there is, but there are, like, I don't know, let's say 5 to 10% rums that have seen 12 years in the cask. There are not many of them, and you don't add sugar to that. Don't add sugar to 12 years. There are probably some out there, but don't
I
do it.
absolutely agree. Yeah, basically, I'm pretty sure there are other companies that do that. But for me, it's super interesting. This is like one of the most famous rums out of the portfolio. Everybody knows the 12. It exists in more than 70 countries on the planet, and this is like one of the most famous rums, not only by content, but from the style as well. We had this smaller, larger bottle before, and now this a little more broad, more. You will remember when you see that bottle again. Yeah? So this is one of the most famous one out of the portfolio, and with this rum you have this nice balance. This is the exact idea. Make a nice, beautiful smelling and tasting rum without adding sugars or caramels or artificial ingredients, because you can do all that, but you don't. You don't have to. Huh?
I'm excited how people react to that. Write down in the comments if you had that and what you like it, because how you like it, because I would say for like a good whiskey connoisseur, if you're a little bit into bourbon and stuff, that is just a fine rum. Yeah, absolutely. If you're like more of the I like the refill and like a little bit of a citrus aroma, or if you're into the gin and more of the white spirit topics, then this is highly over matured, I would say, because this is hefty matured. Yeah, but I do like it. I do like my bourbons also above 10 years. So I'm really into that, and
if you like whiskey, then you will absolutely love that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
What I do find very interesting is a little bit. Yes, you have a little bit of that mineral taste. You have a little bit of that spicy taste. Although this is the spiciness is a little bit less in there. More of the mineral taste left from the 7 years.
Yeah. The balance changed.
Yeah, it's strange how same ingredients, same warehouse, same ABV, but 5 years more, and you have total different product.
Absolutely, because in the aging process, when you have the liquid sitting in the cask for 5 years more, then of course other things happen. Yeah, you have always this first, second, and third aroma, structure profiles, and taste profiles, but sometimes it just needs a little more time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we're trying to do. And this is exactly what we're famous for this medium or longer aged rums. Yeah.
I like
the exact idea.
But for me, that's really baffling, because now we had 5 more than the 7-year-old, and now we're getting into the territory of 6 more for the 18-year-old.
Well, it's getting later on the day. The time is always now, as I can see here, but we are getting to grow up now. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So have a look at Whisky.com if you found this bottle interesting. It's a nice bottling, and I can tell you that we do sell it in Germany. We do sell it a lot, and people are really satisfied with it. We have good ratings with that. So have a look at Whisky.com if you're from the Netherlands or Belgium. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.
Cheers.